everybody. It's me, Hugh. It's Friday. It's Liquid Lunch. Beautiful, hot day. Although some people visiting the city don't think it's that hot because they come from somewhere hotter, right?
Yes.
And we're going to get into that. But right now, because we've got Sanara Bussue. Is that how you say it, Brenda?
Sanara Bussue, yes.
She's here from St. Kitts, originally from Anguilla.
Yes.
And they're here for African Fashion Week, right, Brenda?
Yes.
And you're here, stylist and image consultant from bstyle.ca.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us about, where do we start? We can talk about Sanara, we can talk about
African Fashion Week?
Yeah.
Yes, we can talk about African Fashion Week.
We should say we're going to have a fashion show too, right? So
well,
it's going to be exciting.
we're going to have a little bit of a showcase. We're going to show her designs. She brought a couple pieces to show the audience. Mm-hmm. She designs handbags, beautiful, like clutches.
I hear that her bags are creating a heat wave.
Yes, they are. I mean, we had some for showcase, and she showcased on the first night of African Fashion Week, which started on the 16th of August.
Yeah.
And now we only have a few to show.
Because they got snapped up.
Yeah, they got snapped up the same night. So,
really, eh?
So we're going to show, but people are able to find them. We'll tell you where.
Are we going to show them today?
Yes, the ones that we have.
Okay, and plus you sent us those images, right? So we can pull those up.
Exactly.
So let us know when you want to pull those images up, and we can go through those as well.
Yes, and she'll do that because she's the creative artiste.
Yeah, okay. All right. So now what's your involvement with the African Fashion Week, though?
I am the stylist, the image consultant, the creative person. Well, we're all creatives. But I think if anybody remember our last interview when we were here, I talked about how we got together and the platform. We've been trying to provide a platform for young artists, people who ordinarily would not have that platform, and we're bringing attention to the type of fabrics and the culture of African descendants. I don't know if you've seen the wave that's been happening over the past few years. You know, the prints are everywhere.
The African prints,
they've become really mainstream.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think we had something to do with that.
You guys.
Yes.
Right here in Toronto.
I'd love to think that. This is our 5th year. We're celebrating our 5th year anniversary, and this year our showcase is at the ROM. So from August 16th to the 20th. So we try to showcase islands, people, especially for example, an island like St. Kitts and Nevis, where there are so many talented artists, whether it be musicians, visual artists, and in our case, we're talking about fashion. So we've got designers that we'd like to showcase. So this year we were lucky enough to snap one up, and this is the one that's going to be coming up. Her company is called Urban Limited, and she's going to showcase, she did showcase already some of the bags that are really well, I won't explain it. She'll tell you, and you can tell me what you think, because, they're mainstream and they're really high quality. They're really well done. And she hand stitches all of them. She
really?
Does them all herself.
Like individually? Wow.
A lot of time.
So she does this work in St. Kitts, and then she's here.
She's here to showcase at African Fashion Week.
So now maybe I guess people will be able to buy them afterwards. But
yes,
while she's in Toronto,
we have a little bit of surprise. We are creating an online store through African Fashion Week. That's a step further that we're going now.
Okay.
Because the showcase is only once a year.
Right.
So now we are going to be able to, or you are going to be able to purchase certain items on this new website that's going to be announced this week. That's a surprise coming up. And her stuff is going to be able to, you're going to see her stuff there as well.
And some of the other designers as well, right?
Yes. Quality designers.
That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so do you want to bring her in?
I'd love that. Showcase our new designer.
Okay.
Okay.
Sanara Bussue's coming in to join us on the couch.
Okay.
Right now, we're going to scooch over.
Because you can talk to
Johnny Carson style. And look at those colors. Look at the colorful set with the paintings in the background and what you guys are wearing.
Amazing. You can take my job.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like it, Brenda, because if you give us the...
And the colors are so great, because we talk about color analysis, right?
Yeah.
So these are all feng shui. It's beautiful. It works well together.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are, Sanara.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Great to be here. And
I'm happy to be here too.
okay, cool. Is this your first time to Toronto?
Very first time.
Yeah.
Very first time.
So-
And I'm one of those persons who jacked up because it's really cold for me
I
on
know.
the
I
outside.
know we were joking about that because I said it was so hot today, and you're saying
It's cold.
it's cold. Well, this is about as good as it gets here, so you're lucky you get to go back.
To the sunshine.
Yeah.
And the beach.
Yeah, of course. Although we have beaches here. Have you been to those beaches?
No, not as yet. Not
Even the
as
water's not too bad.
yet. Okay. I'll try it.
You should take her to the beach or the island.
She
We
said,
don't consider those beaches really. They're lakes.
oh wow.
No, I know.
Salt water. You know, the ocean.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
But imagine being able to drink that water that you're swimming in.
Ugh.
Well, the salt is good for you. It cleanses your system and it's
Oh,
good for
I
your
know.
skin.
But what, we have no choice here. But did you take her to the island at least?
Not yet. She's been really, really busy. She came up
I
and
know.
went straight into Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to get a couple of days after.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, give her a little tour.
Okay, good.
So you can volunteer and drive us around.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Everybody hears that?
Yeah, you
He
can.
was taking us around.
Sure. Happy to do that. So, Sanara, great to meet you, and good to see. We're gonna see some of your designs.
Yes.
And but what else can you tell us?
Okay. I was born in Rainbow City.
I
That's
know.
Anguilla.
Yeah.
And I was raised in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
This whole fashion thing started at the age of 8 years old.
Yeah.
You know, when you get those Christmas dolls and you don't like the dresses, I had the option of changing it. So
Yeah.
that's where my fashion inspiration started,
Yeah.
changing my doll clothes.
Right.
And then it escalated, you know, as I get older, would
Yeah.
try make stuff for myself.
Yeah.
You know, and again, you know, 2008, you know, I got, you know, promoted to showcase my apparels. And then that was it. It just like boom. From that, it's been fashion, fashion, fashion. I love it. I love creating it. So in 2014, sorry, I started doing my handbags, which I did before when I was in high school, but it was mainly just for friends, like gifts. I would give them out as gifts. Because, you know, at high school, I mean, we don't have a job. So my talent was to create something and just give it as a gift for friends. And then that was it. It went dormant for a while, making the handbags. I continued doing the clothing, the swimsuit. And then, again, as I tell you, in 2015, I gave one away as a gift, and that was it, nonstop.
Why? What happened?
Nonstop. Everybody keep loving the handbags, and they was like, sell the handbags. I said, okay, that was it.
Now, are these up until now been mainly available in St. Kitts?
Yes, yes.
What about Nevis?
Of course, St. Kitts and Nevis. Can't forget my neighboring island. So I'm really excited to be here. You know, thanks to Brenda for bringing me here, you know, to join the African Fashion Weekend. You know, I'm actually the first from my island, St. Kitts and Nevis, to be here. And, you know, I'm pretty much excited because back home, as she said, there's a lot of talent, you know, and because it's a small island, you know, it doesn't get much of a exposure. So I'm really happy to be here to pave that way for, you know, for those who want to come and join, not just only in Canada, but you know, we do have a model now from St. Kitts who is actually joining the New York Fashion Weekend, and it's her first time. Well, it's our first time. Let me say our, because you know we are one federation.
Right.
You know, our first time to actually send out a model for the New York Fashion Weekend, and I'm the first for you know the African Fashion Weekend in Canada. So, you know, back home everyone is pretty much excited about what we are doing.
Okay, very cool. All right. Brenda, what else do you want to bring
Well,
out?
I hope that this is just the beginning. I'm
Yeah.
hoping next year we're going to have a designer from St. Kitts and from Nevis. You know, we want to do an exchange program.
I hope it doesn't get too competitive.
Well, you know what? The more competition, the better. It's good competition.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cutthroat. It's
Yeah.
saying the best because we want to show the best to the world, right?
Yeah.
And we have so much talent there. What I do as a stylist, as a creative director, there are people who do that there, and we partner. You know, we're forming an army. You know, a great army of talented and women. I love men, don't get me wrong, but I believe that we have power in numbers, and if we stick together, we can build really well.
Yep.
So we're planning an exchange program where we can go down and do some stuff, and then they can come here and teach us. So we teach each other. So that's the future plans for next year.
Very nice. Okay. Well, now we have, do you want to do our little fashion show here?
Yes, come on in.
Yeah.
We have a young model.
Okay,
Yeah.
what we have here, it's a fusion. That's what I like to do with, when it comes to material, I just don't prefer to stick to one basic material. So I call it like fusion, because then there's the African material we have at the bag, at the top of the bag, and then the rest of the material is actually burlap, which we call back home in the Caribbean crookers.
Yes.
But the original name for it is actually burlap. And then we have it where we can do, you know, something fun, a little charm at the side. It's actually like a casual bag that you can, you know, wear daytime. You know, it's age appropriate for teenagers, you know, persons who are even older can use it, because as Brenda said, the African material is spreading like wildfire. So basically you can use it to do anything, hair bows, scarves, and now, you know, they're using it in bags, they're using it on shoes. You have your African, you know, bag with your matching African shoe. So, you know, it's really nice that I can actually take that and blend it with my bags. On the inside, they're really nice made. They're tagged, you know, with my logo and everything, made in St. from scratch to the very end. Everything is done by me, from me. There's no factory made. There's no taking it to anyone else to add anything. Everything is done basically from ground up, all by myself.
That's fantastic. Do you need a factory, or can you do it all at your house?
I
So-
think I would need a factory probably in the near future.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, persons have seen them now on the international market.
Yeah.
So I think I definitely would need a factory after this.
That's what we're aiming for. We need a manufacturer that she's gonna, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
produce. And by the end of next year, we're hoping that will be.
But it would be, now would you do it in St. Kitts? Build a factory there?
Of course.
Excellent.
Why
Yeah.
not?
That's what we need, right?
Mm-hmm. Back home.
Some
Job
local
creation, business
economic
economy.
development.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now I have to. The burlap, is this a unique? Are you one of the first people to
Use the burlap.
turn burlap into high fashion?
Yes, I would think so. I'm hoping so.
There's a funny story. There was once do you remember the old I Love Lucy show?
Yes.
Remember that show?
Mhm.
Well, one time Ricky and Fred, they they played a joke on. I had something to do with fashion, and they made fashion out of burlap.
Mhm.
But at the time, it was just like a big joke. But this actually looks really awesome.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really good to see that you can actually. I mean, it really looks nice.
Thank you.
Now, are we talking about anything else?
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like the fact that this bag is so casual, but you can be dressed up. But I think we can let the model go and
And
we'll get
showcase another one. Yeah. Because
Oh,
then.
we're gonna do another bag. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have. Oh,
Yes.
she's gonna come in and out with different bags. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
because
excellent.
then I not only do casual bags, I do dressy bags, you know, for dinners, weddings, even travel bags. I do overnight bags, you know, if you're overnighting with your girlfriends, you know, and you want to have a cute little bag that's not too boring, because most of my bags have like either some sort of inlaid on the inside, you know, a more vibrant print, or even on the outside. So traveling with those bags, you know, give you more of a fashion
Okay.
vibes, you know.
Okay, so here's one.
And this is another one. I call this Bubble Love
Bubble love.
because of the different colors of the circles. And then again, there's fusion. There's plastic on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
So the leatherette is stitched on the plastic, and on the inside there's velvet. So,
Nice.
yeah, this is my Bubble Love.
So where do you get the fabric from? How do you decide what kind of fabric you're going to use?
Some fabrics are bought back home in St. Kitts,
Mm-hmm.
but we are so limited of certain things that I do have to import from, you know,
Right.
United States.
I mean, it's good if you can find stuff
Yes.
locally that's gonna do the, you know,
Yeah.
do what you want it to do, right?
Yeah. But someday we will get there. So this is a nice clutch bag, dinner time, you know, out with your girlfriends. You know, laptop can fit inside, an iPad.
Did you do
Yes.
that on purpose? Make
Yes.
it big enough for a laptop?
Oh, big enough for the shoes.
Oh, shoot.
Mhm.
How many pairs can you
And,
get in
and,
there?
and that's one thing that ladies love, bags that can fit their shoes.
Why? So you can take your shoes off and go running on the beach? Is that why?
So you can take your shoes off and put those flat little cute little ones
Oh,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they're very affordable prices as well. So
Yeah?
you know, it's not gonna break
Oh.
your bank, but at least it'll be something that's classy and clean and very affordable.
Right. Okay. So, are we going to see more? Do we have a few more?
Yes.
Or no, are we talking about anything besides the bags today, or just the bags? I mean, the bags is
Well, the bags are the highlight today.
okay. That's
You know, but we want to talk about the rest of the weekend because African Fashion Week, we have a showcase tonight, today is the
The
19th. Today's Friday,
yeah, the 18th.
the 18th
right?
of August. We have a showcase later this evening with
Yeah.
other designers.
She's wondering which one she should bring in next. I think.
The
Sort of.
black one.
Yeah.
So tonight, what time is the event?
7 o'clock
Yeah.
is that show, and we have 5 designers from all around the world. You know, every day there are designers from everywhere in the world. Today we're showcasing St. Kitts, obviously because she's from the Caribbean. A lot of designers are from South America and all parts of Africa. So we want to implement everyone. We want to bring everybody. You know, it's called a unity platform, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't have a lot of Caribbean designers. We have another one, from St. Lucia, Kyle Gervaisi. He showcased last night, and you'll see his stuff on the internet pretty soon. We'll show you some images. We'll show the audience images, obviously. But just because St. Kitts is the first time, it's a reason to celebrate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we have 5 designers tonight.
Yes, another 5 tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, we have the African Awards, which is us. We have where we're giving people their due. Like we're showcasing people and telling them thank you for being in the industry, like the top models, the top designers in our areas. And that award ceremony is going to be from 7 o'clock on Saturday evening, and we have 2 major designers that night as well. That's a couture showcase
Where is that going to be?
at the ROM.
It's all at the ROM.
Everything is
Right.
is at the ROM this year. Our
Yeah.
5th year anniversary is being at the ROM is housing us, and we thank them. Great sponsors. We have some really great sponsors.
And
this
it looks great. I mean, it looks like it's in a great environment.
year. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a creative environment, and because you're all creatives, right? We're all like, so we come together, and it's symbiotic. Like everyone brings their skills and their talents, and then you're in an environment where you've got history, right? We've got the bones. We've got another showcase going on where they had a Chanel showcase the other day there. You know, so just to bring everybody together at this great location, and it's historic.
Yeah,
We're making history.
that's very great.
So look out.
Okay.
Look out, world.
All right, we're looking out. And we're
And
going to
the
get
other
some
dis-
more. Oh, I think we've got another.
and
We've
the
got a whole
models
other
coming back
outfit
in.
happening
Yeah.
here.
There we go.
Okay, Sanara, do you want
Yes.
to just let us
And
know?
this is another one that I did. And if you realize the size, it's now smaller. And this is something that you can do for dinner, or something that you can do for a wedding, whatever the occasion is. And then the chain and everything, it's nice. It complements it. And everything here, especially the beads, it's all hand done.
Wow.
It's all hand stitched. There's no machine. Everything is done by me, again, from beginning to end.
It's kind of furry.
Yeah, it is furry.
Yeah.
That's why I said I love playing with texture. So all of the bags would be, different.
Yeah.
And another thing that I love to do is make them unique.
Yeah.
So I would name them, if I'm asked to redo it, I'll do the same bag, but I'll change the lining on the inside. So, each lady would have a bag that is unique to them. So, I'm happy. And I'm happy making them happy.
Will the shoes fit in this one?
Yeah, we do have those flexible ones that fits and bends, and it can fit. We can make it fit.
The things
I like
we come
this.
up with.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
can make it fit. So, and again, I just want to thank Brenda for, giving me the opportunity to come here. And for those who have helped back home, financially, some sponsors, some family members, especially here in Toronto, I do have, family members that are here. And I just want to thank them for what they have done. And, thank God that I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. Now, are we finished with the fashion
Yes.
right now?
Yeah. We
Okay.
just wanted to give a little taste. If they want more information, I mean, you could tell them where to find
I
it.
do have a Facebook page where you can go and find my bags, and it's Urban Limited. I do have a website which is under construction. It's www.urbanlimited.com. Instagram is the same, Urban Limited. So you can go on, see what you like. And, I do give the option of where they can build a bag.
Yeah.
So if the audience
really?
like this and she want to have it whether a different color, or she want to have her beads silver, or she want to have her chain, a
that's
different material, then it's fine. You tell me what you want, and I'll have it done.
You know what, that sounds like a really good idea. First of all, I just want to say it's Urban, URBHAN, right? Urban
Yes.
Limited. So
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram,
Yes.
Urban with that H,
Yes.
and also the website, which you could be watching in the future, and the site's
Yes.
going to be all up the way you want
Yes.
it. But I think that's a really good idea. You could
Yes.
say like different size and shape of bag, then all the different fabric,
Yes.
and the different like beads or accessories or whatever, and people could choose,
Choose what they want.
mix and match.
Yes, it's sometimes it works out to be easier for me also. That you can tell me, okay, I have build a beer in the States, but this is build a bag.
Wait, what do you build in the States?
There's a beer that you can build in the States, so you tell them exactly how you want it.
The beer?
Yeah, it's like a little teddy beer.
Yeah.
But this is build a bag.
Yeah, well, that's a
So if you have a wedding to go to, and there's a particular shoe that you have,
yeah.
then you send me a picture of the shoe, or if you're close by, you bring the shoe,
Yeah.
and I'll get the material, get the color down pat, size that you want, everything, and it's done.
Wow, that's very cool. All right. Okay, what else should we talk about? First of all, can anybody get tickets to these events that
Yes.
are coming up?
You can get it at on Eventbrite.
Okay.
You first of all check out the schedule on afwt.ca. A like Apple, F like Frank, W like William, T like Tom. So that's afwt.ca. You go on, you check out the entire site. It's beautiful. There's so much to look at, but you go onto the schedule and you can see what designer you're interested in, and then pick what show you'd like to come see. I mean, we'd love for you to come and see everything.
Yeah.
All of the shows, but and then you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. So you can get tickets at the door as well.
Even at the ROM for the big
At the ROM, you
event
can-
tomorrow night?
I wouldn't suggest it. Wait for tomorrow night because the
It's-
tickets are very close to being sold out.
Yeah.
And we have to be capacity because it's not a huge space.
Right.
It's huge. It's good, but it's gonna be tight if you wait. You may not get in.
Yeah, so best to go on the website,
Yes.
afwt.ca, and get those tickets
Get
in
tickets,
advance,
yeah.
right?
And come enjoy, come have a good time with us, and it's something to remember, especially with the awards. We've got some great surprises, and our way of showcasing the talent in the industry again, like I said, it's a platform for everyone, all
Yeah.
the creatives from all angles,
Yeah.
including stylists behind the scenes, models, the up and coming ones, and the ones who are paving the ways for the other ones. So it's and the designers. We have a show-stopping show, which we're ending with, a couture showcase, Adebayo Jones. And he's been with us from the very beginning. Every year he ends our event, and everybody looks forward to it.
Why does he get the spotlight every year?
Because there hasn't been anybody who can top him yet.
Really?
So there's a challenge.
Well, I think
There's a challenge, everyone. If you can
Sanara
top him,
is
I'm
It's
working
worth
on
every
it.
bit of it.
exactly. And he's been a huge supporter of us. When we
Yeah.
started African Fashion Week, it wasn't easy, and it's still not easy.
Yeah.
But it's a love and it's a passion, right? And he's been there. We call him the godfather of fashion because he is a top couture. He's based in the UK, but he's a Nigerian designer, and he showcases all over the world, but he said he wanted to support us because he believes in us, and that's why he comes every single year.
Wow, all the way from the UK.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there, now this is African Fashion Week Toronto. Is there African Fashion Week anywhere else?
Yes. Yeah,
Like-
there's African Fashion Week in South Africa. You can list quite a few. If you go onto the internet,
Yeah.
you can pull them up.
Yeah.
We are now, a couple of years ago, we became a part of that, so we're recognized internationally.
So
as
it's a
part
global-
of the African Fashion. Yes,
Initiative.
yes.
Yeah.
And this is our first one in Toronto. Well, the only one in Canada. So
Yeah.
this is us. There was one in Montreal that started, but we started, and we've been growing and growing every year. So it's getting more and more exciting, and you have to come and check it out, Hugh.
It sounds good. I mean, I'm so glad you guys came here today because, I mean, I'm just from where I'm sitting right now, just the colors that I'm seeing,
Yes.
you know, it's no surprise that,
So could you imagine the energy? Because you know,
Yeah.
color has energy, right? Color has amazing energy. Each color brings, and it's a fusion. So could you imagine being in that atmosphere and seeing and feeling all five senses: smell, taste, see,
It-
touch.
I can believe it. I think that's a whole separate interview
All
about
right,
the
so
color
we'll
and
see
the
you tonight.
energy. But it's so, I mean, I'm just saying, it's no surprise that Sanara was born in Rainbow City. And then she
My
moved to
little
Sugar.
Rainbow City, and
And
then
then she
moved to
went to
Sugar.
Yes,
Is
So
that
I
what
have
it's-
rainbow on one side and sugar on the other side.
It's-
Well, everybody has to give up. I suggest
Yeah.
that everybody gives up anything that they have for sugar.
Really?
Yeah, you come there and you don't want to leave.
Really?
Proof right here.
Really?
She didn't want to leave. Most people who come to St. Kitts don't want to leave.
I don't want to even.
Or Nevis,
I
by
just.
the way.
You just
I'm
wanna
willing
show
to go
up.
right now,
Okay.
and I'm okay with a one-way ticket.
Okay, we have a tourism board. We can. They're listening. You're watching. You know, Hugh, where's your address? Come down, talk to Hugh, and we set him up, and he's coming to St. Kitts.
I can't wait.
Yes,
No,
and then we
seriously.
travel to Nevis. We've got a great Four Seasons resort in Nevis
Yeah.
that's written about everywhere.
I wanna live in the real, not the resort lifestyle. I wanna live the real lifestyle. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I
You'll
can relate.
enjoy
The
Yeah.
rainforest,
Coconut water on
Yeah.
the street, fresh coconut water.
and
Yeah.
cane juice, and mangoes when they're
Yep,
in season.
yep.
I like those
Yeah.
right off the tree.
Right off the tree.
I know.
Yeah. We did had a sorry to cut you off, but we did had a visitor in our church from Virginia, and he testified and he said, "You know what? I've been eating mangoes, but I never seen a mango tree." And he did, and he did saw one, and he was so excited. He saw the mango tree. He eat the mango fresh. So yeah, you get mangoes. You get it right from the back of your yard and eat it. It's nice. The Caribbean life, it's really nice.
That
Yeah.
sounds perfect. Okay. Well,
And you
listen.
reverse your age just living there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
another incentive. You just
So like I could throw these rings away.
you could, everything. You just you're stressed. You just brush them off your
Yep.
shoulder. You know, the drinks are great. The food is great. The people are amazing. I really, even though I'm Kittian, yes, and I'm not being biased.
Yeah.
Even though I love my islands, I love my federation, St. Kitts and Nevis. But when I go home, I feel I could be 200 pounds. When I leave, I feel like I'm 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I feel lighter. I go home to regenerate. And then I come back and get back into the rat race.
Right. The rat race. That's a good word. Well, listen. Great to have you both here. Great to
Thank
meet you,
you.
Sanara, and
Thank
all
you.
the best. And
Thank you.
I'm jealous you get to go back there and stay there.
I could put a little pocket of sunshine and send it to you,
That would be good.
and some rainbow, and some sugar.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for
Okay.
having
Thank
us,
you.
Hugh.
Thank you, guys. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that's it for the show today. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And don't forget to check out afwt.ca. There's still tickets available for tonight and for tomorrow night, Saturday night. And is that it? Or is there
Yes,
Sunday?
Sunday we have a family day.
Yeah.
That's in collaboration with the ROM because
Yeah.
it's open to the general public, where we're teaching about how to use certain machines. You know, if you want to sew a hem, if
Right.
you want to rip, you've got a stitch, just to operate the basic machines, and that's sponsored by Genome, which
Yeah.
is a sewing machine company. So they donated. I'm sorry. Some sewing machines that you can come and check out. So that is on Sunday. No fashion shows, but our way of, you know.
That's a great thing
molding.
for all those budding fashion designers out there. They
Yes.
can come get their hands.
And we teach a little
Dirty.
bit about how to build certain things when you're starting off in the industry as well, which is what we do at African Fashion Week, right?
Right.
We're teaching you how to build, how to brand.
Yeah. And they can also climb on the dinosaurs while they're there.
There you
Right.
go. Whole family. All the way up. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Again.
Okay, everybody. We'll see you next time here on liquidlifestylechanel.com.